Look, there are people in our lives that we think of who don't know Jesus. And when we think of them, there's some of them, we almost have two categories, right? There's the people that you're like, these guys, they're not Christians, but they're close. I could see them being Christians. I could see they're not opposed to it. They're asking a few questions. I can see how they could become Christians. There's those people. But there's also categories of people who are like, man, I just can't imagine how this person would ever be a Christian. They're so opposed to it. Maybe you pray for them still, just, they're on your prayer list. You pray because you know you should pray. But you don't really believe that God's going to do it. Let this passage be a reminder to you to speak Jesus. Don't lose hope. You know why? Because there were dead, dry bones, and God raised them to be a vast army. Our friends and family that don't know Jesus, they don't need to be close to Jesus. They don't need to be responsive. They don't need to be interested. If they're dead, God can still give them life. If they're deaf to the gospel, God can give them ears. Your friends and family that don't know Jesus, they're not more dead than these very dead, dry bones. Their situation is not more hopeless than this situation. The same God who gave life to these dead, dry bones can give life to your friends and your family. And the way that happens is by speaking Jesus. Find ways to share the gospel, trusting that as we speak of Jesus, God does the work, and he gives his spirit, and dead people come to life.